All right, we're going back to that breaking news. We've been covering an active shooter situation in the New Albany area. In just the past few minutes, we've learned that there are multiple victims. All have been sent to the hospital. Now, this is happening at KDC 1 at 8825 Smiths Mill Road North. Again, this was an active shooter situation. 10 TV's Colin Dorsey has been live at the scene since it all started and unfolding just before 11 o'clock tonight. Colin, just give us an update. I know you have some updates on what's been happening out there.
Yeah, Yolanda, and pardon me for this, but I'm actually just going to kind of read off my phone here. I've been texting back and forth with the New Albany Public Information Officer, Josh Poland, and I asked him for an update just minutes ago. And what I can tell you right now, 5 people were taken to hospitals. That is confirmed. And also, I was asking about the suspected shooter. He was not able to confirm if there was somebody in custody at this time, and I asked if that person was believed to be on site or no, and he says not believed to be on site. So it is not confirmed. It is not confirmed if anyone is in custody or not, but I can tell you that the person, the suspected shooter in this, is not believed to still be on site. And that is what we've got confirmed right now. I can tell you more than 100 people, it's safe to say, were inside this facility when that happened here earlier. And this happened, Yolanda, you mentioned, before the 11 o'clock hour. It's a large warehouse. Police are still finishing up clearing those employees, and it's still a very active scene out here. Agencies, multiple agencies, Columbus Police, Franklin and Licking County Sheriff here, and also several of the township police. It's a very active scene. It's drawn quite a bit of attention. A little bit ago, we spoke to a man who grew up here in Johnstown, just about half a mile from here, and this is what he had to say to me. You mentioned that you grew up in this area, so for something like this to happen just right down the street, what's going through your mind?
It's really scary, to be honest with you. The fact that something to this scale and to this level of urgency can happen right down the street is crazy. To be honest with you, it makes me feel a little bit unsafe. But I mean, that's why we have our Second Amendment right to bear arms and so on and so forth. So that's, yeah.
And, you know, man, this has just blown up in the past 10, 15 years. You grew up out this way.
Sure did.
To see all this move in.
It's crazy. I mean, I graduated a few years ago from Johnstown High School, and as soon as this Intel project started, it just seems like the whole population of Johnstown has skyrocketed. We've seen so many new neighborhoods and so many new faces. I mean, and it's good for the economy and everything, but it makes you a little bit curious on what type of people are going to be coming into your town. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, so you could hear here that it does bring quite a bit of concern for people who grew up and lived out here. And to kind of once again set the scene of where exactly we are, where this facility is. This is that large industrial park, kind of out Johnstown, New Albany area.
Okay, did we
Route 161, because I can see it just over there. Yolanda, can you hear me? All right, sorry. The cold keeps messing with our batteries a little bit, so apologies for that. So we're about a half a mile from 161 here. Still a lot of law enforcement here. I can tell you, Bureau of Criminal Investigations is also here. They showed up probably around 12:45 tonight. And once again, why does it take them so long? Well, they're not based out of Columbus. They're actually based out of London. So it takes some time to get over here from Madison County. But I'll recap what I learned from Josh Poland. He's the Public Information Officer for New Albany. I can tell you more than 100 people were inside that facility when this shooting happened. Police are still working to clear employees from this scene. 5 people were taken to hospitals. And I asked him, I've been trying to figure out any suspect information. And as we mentioned earlier tonight, we know at least one shooter. Now,
so,
he cannot confirm to me that anyone is in.
Yeah, I was going to say confirm to me, because the last time that Josh talked to us, he said that at least one suspect has been found. So now we're saying that no suspect is on site.
Right.
That's
no
confusing.
suspects in custody. So maybe we got some wires crossed there on between the in custody and figured out that there was one person at least that they're looking at. I haven't been able to get a name of who maybe they believe did this. No one, he was unable to confirm to me just a few minutes ago that anyone was in custody at this time. And I also asked him, is the suspect believed to be on site? And he says not believed to be on site. So that's what I know right now.
So is there a search ongoing for this suspect?
I would believe so. I cannot confirm that right now. You see all these law enforcement officers still behind me from multiple agencies.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Colin. We'll check back with you in a bit. Right now, we're going to go to Carly Dion. She's live on the scene as well at I believe she was at the staging area. Carly, what can you tell us?
Yes, Yolanda, we're in the area where we believe is the media staging area right now. We're on Smith's Mill Road North, which is off of Beach Road. We got here a short while ago, and as you can see, we're kind of opposite where Colin is at this time, but still you can see a large police presence here behind me. We've seen plenty of law enforcement cruisers coming and going, but still a very large police presence at this time. And as Colin was saying, we know 5 people were taken to the hospital, and we do know at least 3 of those victims were taken to Mount Carmel East, and that's according to New Albany Police. And right now, as we're working to learn more information about what exactly happened here tonight and just about the conditions of those victims and more information on the suspect, New Albany Police right now are asking anyone who might have information to contact them, and we actually have a number for you that they'd like you to call, and that number is 614-855-1234. And again, I'll repeat that number. New Albany is asking anyone with information to call 614-855-1234. Right now, it's all hands on deck trying to figure out more information about the suspect as well as victims. And Yolanda, that's really all we have at this time.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carly. Carly did mention that at least 3 of the victims were taken to Mount Carmel East tonight, and that's where our Adam King is, and he's been out there for a while. Adam, we have you right now. You were able to speak to possibly family members of one of the victims?
I did. I just spoke to the family of one of the victims. They pulled up here, a large group of them. 2 were able to go in, and actually they are with the victim right now. So I spoke to a brother-in-law. His sister is currently in with one of the victims. Obviously a very confused, sad family. One of the things that they did say is he worked the night shift, and they got a phone call just a little bit ago that the incident had taken place. They all came here, and now some are inside. The rest are sitting in their car right now waiting for more information. They don't know just as much as, you know, as we try to figure it out right now, but obviously very upset, very searching for answers, as is everyone else. But only 2 of the family members are able to be inside right now with one of the victims. We did just see New Albany Police pull up here alongside CPD. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet in that regard over the past hour here.
What did those family members say what were they told when they were contacted about their loved one?
They were told that the loved one had been shot, and obviously the brother-in-law said the first thing he wanted to do was get his sister here, dropped her off, and now she's inside. They all wanted to go inside, but they're unable right now. So there obviously a lot of confusion and sadness right now from the family looking for answers.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam. Adam King reporting live from Mount Carmel East Hospital. Now, this all started, here's what we know. This all started around 10:30 tonight, and that's when crews were first called out to the scene there at this warehouse. We arrived on scene just after 11 o'clock, and police are providing us updates periodically, but that information is coming out slowly. So make sure to call New Albany Police at the number on your screen there, 614-855-1234, if you have any information. Now, as we continue to monitor this situation, we will break into programming as soon as we get new updates. So make sure you do download the 10 TV News app and on your phone and streaming devices. So for now, we're going to leave it there and get back to regular programming. And when we get more information, we'll let you know.